Yo, alright. Let's play number 3, Baldur Gate Dark Alliance. Spear. 2 through 6? Nah. So anyway, as I was saying, this game has armor sets, right? So scale, chain, plate, whatever. I think there's like 3 bugbears right here. How much damage does this do? Dude, that's pretty good, man. 12. I feel like he's doing way more damage than I was doing earlier. It obviously needs a modifier like Icy Burst or something. I don't think you can even get that in Act 1 though. Yeah, so like Lightning Burst just ends, like if you crit, it like shocks them. Like it's a, you know, big shocking like animation. It's pretty cool. Fire Burst, which there's that axe in the shop that does Fire Burst. It does like a explosion of fire on them when you crit. And then I'm dead. Can I block with this? It's probably like timed or whatever, right? Nice. And then yeah, so Fire Burst, and I think it does like a dot, like it burns them over time. 30, I think it's the highest hit I've done so far. And then Icy Burst is like super OP because it'll like freeze them, and dude, it's so satisfying. You just smack them after they're like straight up frozen, and they just break into like shards of ice. Like, dude, the juice from that, yeah, it's really good. Oh, give me 1 second. Yeah, dude, that's some juice. Oh, these slimes. There's some rooms up here with these green slimes that are brutal. I think I'm gonna use the bow for that. Holy! Alright, new highest number, 32. Yeah, these sewers are looking real clean, dude. It's because my team was down here. There's no poop in this water. So anyway, this, you probably don't even remember I was talking about this, but at the end of the end of my last part. So this game, there's like these sets, right? So there's scale, there's chain, there's plate. So in extreme mode, you can actually start getting like plate drops Act 1. So it's kind of fun. Okay, so the way extreme mode works, by the way, is it's obviously a lot harder. You have to start the game with an existing character from a save file. And when you start the game, you have like nothing. So you're totally naked. It's like you're starting a brand new game. But the difference is the drops that are available are different. So in this base game, I think you can get like weapons and armor and like amulets up to +10, I think. Do not quote me on any of this. And then in extreme mode, you can actually get better stuff though. But in extreme, so anyway, these different armor sets, like they look kind of cool, right? Like the graphics in this game are like pretty decent. Like they kind of hold up in my opinion. Like look at that guy. He looks sick. It's not amazing by any means, but like it looks cool. And my guy looks pretty cool. I'm literally wearing like leather, and he looks kind of sick, right? But in extreme mode, there are different types of like scale mail. So there's like elven scale mail, there's like elven chain mail, and especially the chest pieces, they look super different. They've got these like really crazy like art on them. And the reason it's a bit of a shame is because I feel like most people, if you're playing this game, granted, you know, most people, it's like this game's so old, but who's playing this game now? But I guess like when it first released, like who's really playing extreme mode? I feel like that's not for the casual gamer. Like it's kind of brutal to play. And so all this art that their art team put into making these armor sets look really cool, like I would I would bet that most of the player base never actually got to see them, unfortunately. And I know I didn't, because the first time I ever noticed that there was like different armor sets that like looked, you know, had like different colors or insignias or whatever, was when I played Extreme Mode as an adult, like a couple years ago. Like I picked up the game and I was just interested to, you know, like I'm a gamer, so I can do Extreme Mode, but okay, these things are really bad. This is where I'm using my bow on. There's some rooms up here, I think, with some... There's like 10 of them. Definitely gonna save on this one. Okay, do I have arrows? Probably not. I have 40. Holy shnikes. I'm just gonna go recall real quick, saw all that stuff. Dude, where'd I get all that loot? Dude, 4 through 12? I feel like it's slow, though. I don't know, we'll see.
We have many fine deals. What are you looking for?
Okay, I got a bow. Got some arrows. Ooh. Okay, let's recall. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever actually beat Extreme Mode. I feel like I have not. And then I can switch, right? Yeah. Okay. How do I shoot? Just like that? Oh, and it's not straight. I think it's a perk of the archer. Oh, I didn't even need to do that for that guy. I think a perk of the archer is that he like shoots straight or something. It's a little bit from the hip. There's like an OP strat when you're in co-op. So in order to like revive your dead buddy, you literally just stand next to a save game pylon thing, and I'm gonna name my bow here. There's a lot of these guys. It's that one dude shooting me out. Dude, that's kind of good. 15. You just stand around that pylon, and if one of you dies, you just instantly revive. But you kind of got to be careful with it, because you can absolutely both die at the same time. And there were a couple times when I was a kid playing with like my brother or cousin or whatever, and we would be using that strat, but we forgot to actually save, and so we both died next to the save port. And, yep, had to go back and start over from where we last saved. Yeah, by the way, real sewers, they don't have, like, steam traps. I'm assuming that's what these are, steam. Oh, there's some loot. These poor kobolds. I think I'm almost out of arrows. Yes, sir. Kill the weak one. There we go. Touch 2 hit that guy. Okay, there's 2 gelatinous cubes. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, why is that harder to time than Millennia, seriously? So yeah, my kid, my parents, actually my brother, I guess, but it's at my parents' house. He bought my son a gelatinous cube toy. And it has these, like, little bones and, a sword and a shield in it. It's freaking awesome. Ooh, arrows. Nice, I needed those. I might actually go buy some arrows. Because I think it gets brutal up here. Okay. Dang, yeah, on extreme mode, man, these things will like two-hit you. Look at that. You just like chug health potions, they'll just kill you through it. Maybe I just skip some of these. Nah, that's a waste. I don't need to run this guy. Is that a candle lit in... Is that the only candle? Oh, no, they're all over the place. Am I crazy? I just noticed that candle. There's freaking braziers, too. I guess kobolds live down here. All the kobolds are dead, though. You know, something I never really noticed in this game was just, like, the different... sort of, like, factions down here. This is crazy. Are all the other zones like this, too? There's, like, warring factions of creatures. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I seriously think arrows to kill these things are going to be cheaper than health potions to outlive them.
Our shop carries the finest Dwarven weapons. Brought here.
I bought 80, I think. That should be enough. If it's not, I'll just kill the rest with my staff. There's like a buttload of gangs at this school. They wanted me to join because I'm pretty good with a bow staff. Okay. One guy shooting at me won't do too much damage. That's not that bad. I swear, this is like one of the scariest parts of the whole game. This room right here. It's like super trivialized though if you have a bow. Oh yeah, perfect amount of arrows. Oh, 3 extra. Okay, so if I remember right, there's just different... I guess I already pulled the first one of those. Down below. That's the second one, I think. So I think there's just one more, and I think I'm down to the crypts. So I think that was basically the whole zone. What is that? Oh, it's a health potion. I thought it was like a heart. Look how much damage these guys do. This is kind of random, but there's a guy that I was looking at on YouTube like a year ago who was like hacking Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. I think they even brought in their character from Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2 into Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1. Pretty cool. I can computer science major, so I'm a software engineer. But like, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I think I spent like a week trying to hack it, because just modding like an old game is super interesting to me. Like literally, no one's gonna care. Like, who the heck plays this game, right? What is that? I'm gonna try this battle axe if I like it. I feel like it's gonna be too slow. Let's pay attention to the numbers too. Let's see if they're any different than the staffs. I think the staffs max here was like 32 or something. Yeah, look at that, dude. It's so slow. Is that... maybe it's like a higher chance to crit though. Ooh. Yo. What? 42. Oh, I remember what an axe does. I think axes and warhammers, they sweep. They do AoE damage. So if there's like if there's like 2-3 dudes, then on your third swing, your 1, 2, 3 swing, you I'm pretty sure you do a sweeping attack. You hit multiple. So I think the sword does more damage. I'll go down to the first save point down here and then call it for this video. Yeah, that dude's helmet was another thing that I was really bummed you could never get.
Have you done as I asked, Khan?
Yes, my lord Xantum. I sent one of my best men to the crypts in the temple, as you instructed.
The orb must be placed within the Chamber of Ashes within the crypts. If your man fails to do this, then both of you shall answer for it.
Yeet.
Yes, my lord. He knows your wishes, and he will not fail you.
Very well. Bring me the prisoner you found in the sewers. I will question him now.
What prisoner? He's
lord,
gone.
I sent for the prisoner some time ago, but I have received no word from the bugbears in the sewers.
Yeet.
Send your men into the sewers. Find out what has happened to our soldiers.
See his belt there with that hand symbol?
Do not fail me in this, Khan.
I feel like that's in the
Yes,
second
my
game.
lord. Should I recall the man I sent to the temple?
No. If he places the orb as instructed, he will not be coming back. Tell your men to avoid the temple grounds. To enter it now is certain death.
Ooh. Okay, so 4 through 12, 2 through 12. Alright, so there's something going on with that multiplier or something, right? 8 through 16. 6 through 16. So the top end number is the same, but for whatever reason I was able to hit a 42 with this thing. And I think like a 32 with this thing. Although I'm pretty sure this thing is a crush weapon. So it's probably going to do more damage to these skeletons. Yeah, this place is brutal if you don't have like a crush weapon. Because these skeletons take super reduced damage, I'm pretty sure. In fact, let's test it. I was doing like 10s or whatever. Yeah, 8. Oh yeah, look at that sweeping attack. So the AoE is nice, but it's just so much faster. Maybe like the max hit on the crit thing is like a speed multiplier. That's the thing with these games, is they're not like, hey, Faded. So random this dude's down here, by the way.
We priests of ill, they're coming from below, from that thing in the Chamber of Ashes.
I think this guy heals you.
To the level below. To reach the level below, you must. No, my place is here.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. That's one thing with these games is like the math isn't obvious, and like you'd have to kind of like do it yourself to figure it out, which is interesting. For now, I'm gonna use this, but I'll keep that axe because I think it was better on like non-skeletons. But yeah, let me save this. That'll be the end of part 3, and tune in for part 4.